Hello, welcome on in, and happy Wednesday, everyone. As you can see, we are now back with the fourth session of 8 coins for the Ferryman. And the last time the party had a party. Thanks to the bard. But before we get into that, I have a few things I want to share with everyone. As I mentioned on Friday, there will be no in-between on Friday because I will not be home. But we are back again with that next week for the conclusion of the adventure, including our guest player, Josh the Pirate. On September 2nd, I will be featuring in a Spelljammer one-shot over on Phoenix Iwaki's channel, where I will be playing a character I've never tried before, but you shall have to see who that is. I will be in the 4th class of the Spelljammer Academy, so that should be a lot of fun. D&D in space. What else is there? Cat in box. Yes, I have a cat hair on my nose, which is very annoying. I don't think there's anything right now else that I need to say, so let's hop on into the whole stuff. The music you're listening to right now, hopefully you can hear music through the stream. You should be able to hear music through the stream. Is by Adrian von Ziegler. If you want to check out more about his music, type in !music2 or hop on over to the About section of this channel. You can find all the information there, as well as information on Sirenscape, which is the provider of all our sound effects. You can get a free account of Sirenscape and get a bunch of free soundscapes. Our VTT is Above VTT, which is a browser extension for Chrome and Firefox that integrates D&D Beyond, which is at least my character creator of choice, because that's the one I started with and it's easiest for me. We are playing in a sort of homebrew-ish version of Mythical Odysseys of Theros. There are some items in there that are homebrew, for example, tieflings. They don't really exist, but in our world they do. What else? There's one more thing. Oh yeah. All the maps are made in Incarnate, as well as the starting soon screen and the overlay. And stream closed captioner, you're broken. You don't work. So.
Don't be so rude.
Well, I installed it and then I was told it only works in Chrome. That's the only browser it works for, and I use Firefox.
As everyone should.
No.
Yes.
I mean, I use Chrome on my phone, but that's because Firefox for iPhone is broken.
Yeah. It is.
No,
it's really broken.
Of course it is.
But yes, before I ramble on any more, let's introduce our wonderful players and then get a recap of what happened last time. Hopefully this time, please, if any of the Theros gods are listening, no tech goblins?
No, definitely not.
Don't summon them. Don't speak about them.
We don't speak about those horrible things.
Yes. But yeah, let's start from the top with Siri. Who are you and who are you playing? Well, Lillith.
And I'm Lillith. I'm playing Ciridelia Whirlwind. I'm a tiefling bard. Very mischievous of me. I already gotten our sweet and innocent Leo human drunk.
Very good influence.
Absolutely. Next up,
Drozan.
LupoZo. Play Drozan, who's a centaur cleric, and he is finds all of this very fascinating, as this is all very new to him. This place, and still trying to work things out. But very focused on this mission that they have to finish.
Ethu.
I am Sen, and I play the Leonin Barbarian Itu. And he is just waiting for a good fight. The point's all he cares about. Good fight and praise his god.
Nice.
Luckily, there's a sea monster nearby.
There is, yes. Leo.
Hi, I'm ClimbingNinja. I'm playing Leo Greyfeather, your innocent farm boy paladin. That's just about surviving.
And last but not least, Victor.
Hi, so I'm Viskugga, also a Twitch streamer, but not streaming right now.
I'll take
I play Victor, Ios Day, or Victorious Day. And he's a tiefling monk. And yeah, he's basically a bodyguard to Ciri and sort of running away of his past life.
And yeah,
So yeah.
and I am Ardana or Joe. I am the DM for this campaign, and I am. Last week nearly killed me. I was laughing so hard.
What? What do you mean?
But yeah. On that note, anyone want to catch us up? What happened last time?
I feel like the episode should be called The Innocent Farm Boy. I'm just saying.
Was is it not so on YouTube?
Not yet.
Oh.
It will be up tomorrow. It's 1 week.
Yeah.
It's pushed
Everyone
forward 1 week.
can enjoy the innocent farm boy. It is natural habitat.
Yes.
I guess I could do it.
Yeah, sure.
We started the session with Ciridelia shugging down her first ale because she was confused after talking politics, and she doesn't like politics, so she ended up going to the bar. She ended up shugging one of the ales down and was like, "Oh, there's music here. I have to join in." It's so long since she actually played in a tavern, bar, whatever. So she decided to join in. She nailed it with a natural 20.
Yep.
And she managed to get free drinks to the whole party. They ended up coming in one by one. But Leo decided to...
Unless my demise was met.
And Leo decided to be a little talkative with one of the farmer girls, Maya. And started showing her how to rip her bushes and stuff.
You take it as well out of context.
I'm so sorry. I am a horrible human being. So he invited her to come in since they heard there was a party going on, and she was basically stranger danger, did not come. And they also got to learn about the sea monster, and Itu was really excited about this. Joe-san managed to knock over people because he's a big man, big centaur in a very small bar, and ended up knocking some drinks and people around. And while Ciri was playing, Victor decided to show or tell some of his past, and Ciri got to know it later, and she got pissed as fuck because he never told her anything. So the barmaiden believes me and him are married, and we ended up with a lot of free drinks. Poor Leo never tasted drinks, and we ended up giving him wine, ale, and a glass of water, just in case. He ended up really drunk. Ciri managed to get on Joseph's back after a little smooth talk and was allowed to take him for a ride. Sounded weird. And we managed to destroy some crops, Drosen.
I believe so. I was unaware.
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
It's not
And
too
we are
bad.
on our way. We're on our way to a barn where we're going to sleep.
Yep, yep.
You also found information on a trident.
Yeah, I was asking on the bar if anyone actually asked about our quest, and no one asked. They all cared about the sea monster, so she was like basically going up to the barmaid like, "Hi, we're looking for a friend," and she was like, "I heard about someone." And I was like, and there we have it.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
we're
yep.
apparently going up the coast somewhere.
Or down the coast to kill the sea monster first.
Yeah, we can kill it too. We see what we do.
Yep.
And yeah, so that is where we find our intrepid adventurers. One fast approaching hangover for the very first time in his life, possibly. You managed to
Influence.
you managed to bunker down in the hayloft, which is, as the barmaid described it to you, it's warm and it's sheltered, but you know there's hay everywhere. For obvious reasons, it's a barn. The night is relatively uneventful. There are some shouts and noises from outside as the last few people leave the tavern. You were not the last to leave, but you were definitely not the first.
Whoops. But Victor,
Yes.
you said you were going to tell me what you were telling the guys earlier.
Well,
You seem kind of chummy with those people since we've been friends for, what, 6 months, and you haven't told me shit. And you, like, open up.
I did tell you basically the same amount I told them, roughly, maybe a little bit
You
less
didn't
or a
tell
little
me
bit
about
more.
Leo.
Did tell you I was saved by someone. Didn't expect to meet him here, but yeah. But I guess I owe you an explanation.
Maybe.
He takes her to the side, in one of the corners of the barn, and says, "Well, so before I met you,
Yeah.
I was part of a group.
Like a circus? Band?
That would have been nice, but no. See, I come from a city up north where strength is all that matters. And those who are
Yes,
weak
you're-
are preyed upon. They are ruled with an iron fist. And I grew up on the streets, somewhat shunned. And I was part of the weak. And I wanted to change things. And one day there was this mysterious guy who found me on the streets, beaten to a pulp, and asked me if I wanted to make a change. So I joined, without hesitation, this group. And it seemed like a really good group. Like, the ideals or ideas of this group was quite what I was looking for, but it was basically a facade, as they had ulterior motives and well, we were planning on overthrowing the king.
You can
But-
just see her eyes like widen, like, what?
I was trained. I was put in a training pit or fighting pit, an arena, if you will. And I was meant to get strong to be one of the frontline fighters for this group during the revolution. And the night before we were supposed to proceed with the plan, I was a commander, by the way, somewhat high rank.
Can't imagine that.
Well, I couldn't sleep. I saw bad omens. Things didn't feel right. I went on a walk to get some air and I heard some very disturbing things from the leader, the very one who got me into this group in the beginning. And I decided that it wasn't okay. So I ran. I even warned the king before I ran, with the risk of my own life, but I managed to, I hope, deliver a message to him. And then I ran. And I ran several days south. And then I was apparently hunted down because there was a group of people from that group that were ordered to assassinate me for my treason. And that's where these scars come in. I was expecting to die, but I decided I would be the last one standing, even if it would kill me. I vowed it to the gods, whoever was watching, listening, and swore that I would defeat them. And I did. However, I was stabbed, cut, beaten. So I have 13 wounds, scars on my body. And as I was about to take my last breath, I believe it was judged me as one of his champion and decided I should have a second chance of life. Not sure why, but I really appreciate it. And well, I was still bleeding. I was barely conscious. I was just wandering, and then I passed out on a field. And there was this farmer, Leo. This was some years ago. Found me in the fields, I believe. I don't know where exactly I was. And he nursed me back to health. Somehow keeping me alive. And
Well, he is a cleric, isn't he? Paladin? That's what they do?
he wasn't at the time. He was just a farmer back then.
I think he still is just a farmer. By heart.
Yeah. Probably. But yeah,
Why did you think I would care?
because it's scary. It's not good. It's not a good group.
I know what kind of people I was around.
Yeah. And imagine I was basically a high-ranking member of such a group, kinda.
But
And I
you were
didn't want
fighting
you to
for-
be bothered by it, plus it's pretty gruesome details.
I heard stories, you know, when I was younger. All the
Yeah.
adventures that came.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't. I wanted to spare you the details, and also not drag you in to anything.
She's like taking her hand on his shoulder and be like, "We're friends, Victor. I would not abandon you just because of this."
Well, I mean, technically, you don't have a choice since I'm your bodyguard. So,
Oh, pointed.
So we're stuck with each other for now.
yeah. Although I would say I'm volunteering at the moment, since your boss kind of stopped paying me. So,
I'll work on paying you.
no. Spending time with you is payment enough. But I don't want you to get dragged into this.
Entertainment.
If anything happens, walk away, okay?
And she walks off.
I would give you inspiration for that, Victor, but you already have it. So,
Yep.
Where are you?
Yay!
do you want to bounce it to someone? Well, you know what? Your scene
Yeah,
partner.
I'll give it to.
Give it to
Yeah,
someone.
I'll give it to Siri.
Your scene partner in this one, because this is amazing. So yeah, Siri, you now have a point of inspiration.
Hallelujah.
And yes,
But-
oh, yeah, I also remember what I forgot to talk about. If
Oh.
you, as viewers, want to be part of the story, I have changed exclamation point perks a little bit, so now all the perks are channel point only. So if you want to spend channel points and affect the story, feel free to do so. You can check all the channel point rewards if you click the little catnip icon. So you can give the players everything from hero points to nat 20s to magic or surprise secret items. Oh, secret menu items, not necessarily a menu or magic item. The last time a secret menu item was redeemed, the party got a phoenix egg. So
Small
That
chicken
is food that
phoenix
never
egg.
ends.
Oh, by the way, Victor,
Yes.
how easy is Leo to trick?
He is an innocent farm boy.
He's pretty innocent. I did pull some jokes on him when I was recuperating at his place and helping out at his farm. He's pretty fun to mess with, but he's a chill guy. Don't be too hard on him.
Is Leo asleep?
Oh yeah, I'm passed out somewhere. Probably sleep talking.
oh yeah, it's probably early morning at this point.
Wow, Victor, you're so appreciative. Pulling pranks on the guy saved your life.
Pranks are fun though,
Okay.
right, Ninja?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do it instantly. I was doing it like, I mean, I was spending like a few months there recuperating.
Okay. So she finds where Leo is sleeping. She kind of unbuttons not only him, but herself as well, just to make a scene. And he lies beside him like.
Wait, you're doing what now? You're unbottling him?
His shirt a little bit to make it look like he done shit. Just for fun.
Alright.
Um,
You seem to be having fun
she's
there.
a bad Yep.
I love that. Victor's just finished like recounting this really dramatic story. And Siri's like la 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 la, just starts unbuttoning
La, la,
some
la, let me sleep with my friends.
Let's fuck up this party.
Brilliant.
That's basically her way of saying like, I don't care about your, like, I don't care what you did. We're still friends.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, morning is breaking and it is not cold in the barn, but it's not warm either. It's if you've ever like slept in a tent in summer, that first before sun rises chill has settled in. But the birds are waking up and basically telling everyone it is time to get up now. Sun is rising. Butts out of bed.
Okay.
He's waking up to like Syria, like basically by his side almost. She's most likely been cold, so she's actually holding around him for warmth.
Yeah, but we get a long rest then, yeah?
Yes. All of you got a long rest. Leo, how are you feeling when you wake up?
People will probably hear me sucking on like my mouth like. Um, I'm so thirsty. How do I wake up? What position am I in? Where?
Well, you probably have a tiefling wrapped around you for warmth.
Victor. Victor.
Yes.
She's like waking up and be like, "Hi, handsome. How was last night? You were doing great."
I don't know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Why is my top undone?
You don't remember. And she kind of does like this dramatic, like storming out thing.
I just look at the others like shocked, like I didn't. No, I didn't. Did I, Victor? Please, no. And I kind of like shuffle on my knees to him.
No what?
I didn't do anything, did I?
No comment.
Oh, God. Oh, does this mean I'm not a virgin anymore?
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Oh, I bet.
I guess I had to ask Siri.
Frantically do up my buttons and I run off out of the barn, around to like the corner where I can try and pray for forgiveness.
Ethan, Drozan, how do you react to this scene?
Me?
It starts with...
I'm sleeping, letting out deep, purry snores. Word. I'm still sleeping. Let's keep it that.
Okay. Drozan, how about you?
Okay, so yeah, Trozen would have left quite early in the morning when the sun rose and the birds started chirping. He would have come outside and sort of performed some morning rituals, which is basically include sort of touching the grass and sort of looking at the sky and doing various gestures and things, just giving thanks for nature and whatnot. And then he sees Leo come running around the corner, looking very perplexed and worried. So he's going to look over to him and say, "What happened to you?"
That's the thing I don't remember.
Well, the last I saw, you were sleeping all through the night, and I mean, I left maybe about an hour ago to come outside. So unless something
That's
happened
all I
in
did.
the last
I
hour,
just slept, right?
well, I mean, I was sleeping myself, so I can't say exactly what you were doing all night long. Why? What's the matter?
Well, I might have woken up with Siri.
Ah, yes.
And my, I'll blush a bit. And my top was undone.
Well, my boy, from what I understand of humans and their anatomy, I believe it's the bottom half that needs to be undone for you to be able to mate appropriately, not the top half. So if your trousers were still buttoned up, I think you are good.
Well, yeah, I suppose they were. I kind of like, look down towards my pants. Are they untouched, unfazed?
They are unbuttoned as well, just for pure fun.
I think in that moment, then my trousers drop, just as he says, my trousers aren't undone, and they just fall. And, like, you see my white briefs. I'm gonna pull him up, and I'll run. I continue to run around the back of the barn.
Drozen can't help but actually kind of chuckle at this sight. Yeah.
Sirius going into Victor again and be like, "Ah." You're right, he's really easy to track.
Did you have to do him like that? He's just a young boy, you know?
He's just a young boy, should I actually have done it with him? And she just, like, blinks.
No.
Just really fast.
No, 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 no. No. Yes, no. No, no.
Never done a paladin before, and she just, like, flicks her hair really... She has very thick, long hair, so she's, like, really flicking it.
I mean, if you want him to get divine wrath slung down upon him, then go ahead, I guess. But I honestly think you should be a bit careful with a paladin. Their gods are a bit fickle and sensitive, I think.
Just gonna keep this joke for a little bit and then tell him the truth. Is Ito still asleep?
Yes.
So she's going over to him for a second and be like,
Oh.
sitting like this, like, wakey, wakey, kitty. She takes her tail and, like, flicks it in front of his face. In his nose? Like,
The tail?
like, yeah, my tail. It's really long.
So something irritating him in his face, he grabs it. I am going to roll a what's that? Just dexterity? Or to be safe for you? Let's see if we can grab it.
It would be a
What's the
dex
rule?
save for Siri.
Okay?
Dex save to avoid getting your tail grabbed. Ooh, nice.
92.
Yeah, I will not grabbing that.
Smacking him instead, like a whip accidentally.
What? I'm awake! Battle!
And she's like
That's
holding
Max.
her tail like, don't ever touch my tail. And she walks
What?
back to Victor. And she's like, he tried to grab my tail.
What's going on with her?
Victor is gonna grab her tail and look at it. And
Why are you looking at it?
looks fine.
She takes her tail back, like, of course it's fine. He tried to grab it.
Well, as long as it's fine, it's fine.
Well, E2,
Nice, Paul. Need some time alone?
shouldn't we kill a sea monster, as you said it nicely yesterday?
I think we should let him sober up first.
Hungry.
Well, let's get some
And
breakfast then.
And I should also find Leo just to see how he's doing. He's fine, right? He's fine. Right?
Right.
So, Leo, how are you doing behind the barn?
After I've done my clothing up, I'm currently pacing back and forth, going, "Oh, I'm gonna have to do the right thing. I'm gonna have to tell her. We're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make my way back round the front, and I go walking up to Siri, like completely red faced, like, okay, well, we've done it now, so we might as well get married."
Sirius' jaw just drops for a little bit, and they're like,
Pretty sure she's already married, my friend.
What?
wait, what?
I'm pretty sure
What?
she's already married.
I am not married.
You are?
I'm not married.
So you are unfaithful?
And I look married. How old do you think I am?
36.
Insight check, please.
Yes.
You inside check that, but not.
Hey, that's a 7.
You have no idea how old she is. None.
Early 30s?
Singer.
I don't know how tieflings work.
Not. Oh no, you did not.
What? Was am I close?
Just looking over to Victor like, he didn't, did he?
I mean, that's what you get for messing around.
Now she looks really mad at Victor. And she's
And
like,
no, she's not that old.
I'm not that old.
Oh,
Thank
well,
you.
how old are you?
Well, how old are you?
I'm 22.
He's just a baby.
No.
Yes, you are. Just a little baby. No, I'm
Wait,
just
how old are
baby.
you?
I can't
Oh,
remember how old I am.
Did you put it on your sheet?
Yeah, I put it on my sheet. I just have to find it.
Description.
it's on
characteristics.
description.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Okay. I'm 22.
Same age.
Yeah.
So I'm not just. So we're just babies.
Yep.
Both of you
So
are
we're
fully
the
grown
same
adult.
age.
Well, I suppose you're never too young to get married.
There are several laws that say that you are, yes.
There's a lot of laws that say there's definitely a limit on how young you can be to marry.
Depends on where you are and which laws. accounting.
She's talking in Infernal just for a second to Victor, like he's joking, right?
See, this is what I mean with making fun of paladins.
I wasn't making fun of the paladin part. I was making fun of the farmer part.
Well, he's an honest kid,
And
and
I
he
are.
will owe up to his mistakes. And he now is offering to marry you because he basically gave you his virginity.
What are you guys saying?
Speaking in some hellish
So
language.
he feels obligated to do this now. So I suggest you actually come clean and just
Okay, fine.
give him
She
less
wa-
panic.
She walks over to Leo, kisses him really fast, and be like, "We did not do anything, honey. It's fine." And she walks up to the bar.
What did you do? Walk up really fast to me.
Walk up really fast. I kissed you in the mouth, and I was like, "We didn't do anything, honey. You're still a virgin."
Just
I see, that must be
Wha-
one of the commitment issues.
what just happened?
Don't worry, she's just shy because you proposed to her in public. Should try again in a private setting.
Women are so complicated.
They're
Victor
not,
looks a
Viscoya
bit
is the greatest hunter.
Victor looks a bit unhappy with that kiss. Kind of looks a bit dry.
Wait, what?
Need some
Do you think the kiss
moisturizer.
is a bit dry?
He
Saying
looks a
I'm
bit.
not Are you saying I'm not a good kisser?
You're walking away
Like
to the
my
bar.
character. My character is an excellent kisser, just so you know.
He looks a bit jealous.
I'm in the bar, be like,
Yeah.
do you have some food?
Entering the bar, you see that it is almost completely empty. The only person there is the barmaid from yesterday, without her elaborate costume. She's just wearing regular linen clothes at this point.
Pretty lady.
Hello.
So pretty today.
Thank you. Can I get you anything?
Do you have some food? We're starving.
I have some fresh baked bread from yesterday and some porridge.
That would be lovely. How much?
Don't worry about that.
Aw,
It's
you're
just
so
bread.
sweet. You're so sweet.
Oh, it's just bread. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Did you want porridge? And
Oh yes, please. That would be lovely.
maybe some milk with that?
Oh yes, please.
Same table as yesterday?
Yes.
I'll be right out. Are your friends joining you?
I believe some of my friends are joining, yes. One of them is a little bit on the edge.
Of course, yes.
So maybe get some water for him. He got a little drunk last night.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. And she sits by the table, waiting, like swiggering her tail a little happily, like, I done so much.
Chaos, shenanigans.
Yes.
The scent of cooking porridge, warm raisins, and almonds travel through the tavern at this point, and also toasted bread. before a plate of sliced toasted bread and a big jar of no, 2 jars actually, one with butter and one with honey is placed on the table, and then she returns to the kitchen, and then she comes out with a bowl of rye porridge with raisins and almonds in it, and places it next to you with a jug of milk for the table.
Thank you. It's so sweet of you.
Oh, of course. I was about to have breakfast myself, so...
Oh. Would like to join?
Oh, well, if it's not too much trouble, yes.
Never too much trouble, sweetheart.
I thank you, yes. I shall be right back then.
Yes.
Yeah, what are the rest of you doing?
Victor is walking up towards the bar.
Yep.
Basically, just sitting down by the table. Doesn't say a word, but
She's just smiling at him like, hello.
he's looking a bit.
Porridge? Porridge? Bread?
Hmm.
And she kind of looks at him jokingly and be like, a kiss?
He kind of looks at her and looks away.
Oh, come on, Victor. It was a joke. Come on, look at me.
He keeps looking
You can't,
away.
you can't stay mad at me forever. Come on, give me that smile.
I'm not mad.
Mm-hmm. I can tell when you're mad, Victor, and you know it.
I'm not mad.
Oh, you are mad.
Doing that thing that parents do. I'm not mad,
Yeah.
just disappointed.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not mad. But
But you think I went too far?
I'm kind of disappointed.
Oh God!
Ow.
You think I went too far, didn't you? I did tell
No,
him you
you-
didn't do
you-
anything.
You do you.
I always do me, honey.
I know. But doesn't matter.
Hmm.
Kind of looks away again.
I didn't want to interrupt anything. Sir, would you like something to eat? She turns to Victor.
He looks at her and says, "Yeah, I could do with some breakfast. Preferably some meat if you have."
Oh, we have dried fish, but otherwise, I mean, if that's all right.
Yeah, some fish and some bread. That would
Yep.
do.
Absolutely, I shall be right back. Did you want tea with that, or did you want milk? Maybe water?
I'll take some tea.
Absolutely. She disappears out into the kitchen, and the floral scents of black tea starts coming out from the kitchen.
Yeah.
Then she, after a few minutes, she returns with a plate of dried fish and a big mug of tea for you.
Are you sure we don't have to pay you? You are really nice.
Well, if you insist. Let's say.
I mean, technically, I did give her a gold coin.
Yes, he did. So she's like, no. Technically, you already paid me, so it is completely fine. Thank you.
I did pay her last
Yeah.
night.
You did pay her. She didn't see this, I guess. So
Nope.
she's like, "Oh, you paid her, you say?"
Yeah.
She
Oh.
kind of like winks at him, like really discreet.
He looks unamused.
Oh, come on, Victor. That was funny. A little bit.
Unlike you, I'm not kissing random people just like that. So
It's not random.
it is quite random. You knew him for like one day.
And you were telling random people your story without even telling me. It's kind of like a backpack.
I told you basically the same thing that I told them.
No.
Yes,
Now she looks away.
I did. Deal with it.
How damaged are the crops, actually?
No. Some of them have been trampled, but not a whole lot. It's yeah, you can see a few broken stalks, but the damage is not that bad. Most of them will recover before harvest. Rye is very hardy because I have fallen in a rye field at one point and none of them broke, so
And it's right by the sea, so it should be quite sturdy.
yeah. Yeah. But it looks you can clearly see where you walked, but only a few of the stalks have actually been broken. Yeah.
When are everyone else joining? Or
Well,
is
they were
Leo-
still standing in the field when I entered. I'm not
Did
sure what they are
Leo
doing.
Did Leo take
Uh,
it really that hard? Am I that bad?
You underestimate how serious people take kissing and also getting laid.
Didn't lay him though.
For some people, that is all it takes for someone to take responsibility and offer marriage.
Well, how
Yes.
am I supposed to know that?
Didn't your mom teach you things like this?
She
I-
slept with a lot of people. What do you think I learned?
I assume she told you stuff. I mean, just because she worked
She
with...
told me about love. She loved my dad, but he disappeared, so
Well, she might have loved him, but if he left, then he probably didn't love her.
now she just looks plain sad.
I'm sorry to say that, but that's usually how it is. If someone truly loves someone, they stick with them. Through thick and thin.
She just
And
starts eating.
if you kiss someone, you usually do it because you love them. Or if you want to get laid with them.
Is that how the world
both.
works?
I mean, a kiss on the cheek is a bit different. Friends,
So I can kiss people on the cheek.
I wouldn't recommend it, but if some people do that as a greeting, kind of.
Ah, this is so confusing. And she starts eating.
You do
Kind
you.
of. Yeah.
I won't say you can't or shouldn't do it, but I wouldn't recommend it. If I went around and kissed random girls
Yeah.
that I knew for one day, then I would probably I would probably not be walking around for long before men started beating me up for kissing their women and stuff like that.
haven't seen that, so I can't say. I did see a man get beaten up because his wife came in after he laid with my mother. It was kind of funny, and at the same time not.
That's exactly what would happen to me if I just started kissing random girls, probably.
Oh, but you're not married though.
But they might be.
But he was married, so it's fine.
Do you know if he's married or not? Did he tell you?
Is he married?
To be frank, I don't know. But based on his reaction, I would say not. But he could have been.
So be a little more careful. Got it.
Yeah, unless you want to get stabbed in the back by a random woman getting crazy because you kissed her husband or something and then she wants to strangle you in your sleep.
Heard worse. Is people coming or are they just gonna stand in the fucking field all day?
We're waiting for us to finish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just go back to eating.
Yep. Yeah. There we are. Rosan, as you enter the tavern, you are met by the scent of almonds, tea, and raisins being cooked in rye porridge. Well, not the tea, but the rest. You also see Victor and Siri by a table that is laden with toasted bread and butter and honey. It's basically just you and the barmaid there.
Okay, I'll try to make my way past the tables. Trying to like move them out the way, chairs and things out the way as I go, so I'm not knocking things over. And
I get up and help him. Just get a seat. I'll help and move tables away. Get a seat.
Oh well, I don't think I'll sit on one of these little wooden things. He
Oh.
says, pointing to a chair.
Well, you can, I don't know, lay down or something.
Yes, I will just do this. And he kind of like sort of goes. I don't know what you call it when horses sort of lie on not lying on this side, but like sort of just fold their legs a little bit and go down.
Yeah. And I basically just move some of the tables and chairs a bit so he gets a bit more space.
This is exotic smells. I've never seen anything like this.
Sorry about the cameras. Apparently the bot decided to die.
Josan,
No.
she's like,
Listen, I am no. Sorry.
she's
ahead.
just whispering to Josan like real quick in his ear, like standing on the table, or not the table, the seat, to get up to his level and like whisper in his ear like, "Thank you for letting me ride in your back. It was really fun."
Yes, it's all right. But can't be making a habit of that, I think.
I don't know. I'm happy with what I got. And she sits back down and continues to eat.
Let's save it for special occasions, he says with a kind of a smile.
Special occasions, I like that.
And then I'll say to the... is that the bar lady right next to me?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll ask her for a helping of what these guys are having.
Oh, absolutely. So it's rye porridge with almonds and raisins. Would you like milk or tea? Or we have water if that's.
I will tell you what. I'll have the porridge. Smells lovely. I will have tea. I've never had one of them before, and I'll have some water as well, just in case I don't like the tea.
Oh, absolutely. I shall be right back. And she walks out to the kitchen.
Thank you. He sort of calls after her. Ah, this is nice. He's like kind of picking up like knives and forks and looking at them and looking around. Oh, it looks different during the daytime.
I like it better in the evening. Darker, you know. Much more fun to do.
It's nice with some calm in the morning, though.
I miss the music.
I see Leo come in. I say, Leo, come and join us.
It was like doing a little wave.
Really avoiding eye contact with Siri, like I'm just like,
Ah, Ethan.
I'm taking the longest way round to a seat that I can without passing her. I'm kind of walking a little bit like stiff.
Oh, come on, honey. It's not that bad.
Uh, is that my pet name you're calling me now?
She just smirks and be like, yeah, maybe. Or do you want something else, sweetheart? Sugar plum?
No, honey's just fine. I quite like honey. It's sweet.
She's just starting, like, bursting out laughing.
Was funny. I don't.
Victor's just rolling his eyes like,
So, when's the wedding?
Well, I was thinking that
Never
maybe
been on a
after-
human one before.
Maybe after we're done.
She's
We
just
think about it.
continuing laughing. She can't stop at this point. Oh god.
"Don't worry, Leo. She's messing with you."
But no, it's quite serious. Well, basically, all I need is 25 gold pieces worth of silver powder, and we can basically be wed. Now, if we had that.
She just can't stop laughing.
Just as Leo says that, you hear this sound of something big shattering coming from the harbor. And
Ito just
Serious
runs
on their
outside
feet.
hearing it. Battle
Yeah.
before dinner. Perfect. What is it? Pirates?
Uh,
Sea monsters?
let's see, where would you... Yeah, where you're standing, Ether, you would be
Oh.
able to see... I need to hold control to zoom out.
I walk to the door as well to look out to see
Yeah.
out over the docks and stuff.
You just finished her porridge and be like shrugging down her on her way out.
Either you would see this huge thing crawling up on top of the pier. Freights and barrels are breaking under it, and it is going for this fisherman right here.
Was it the same guy I talked to yesterday?
Yes, it's the same guy.
Did I ever actually get his name? I think I did. Let me... if I got his name, I didn't write it down.
Let me check my notes real quick.
While you're checking your notes, Drozen's quite like... You can see he's frustrated because he wanted to really try that porridge here.
Yeah.
Like the other sort of leave the table. He takes like a couple of quick spoons,
Yeah.
has a sip of the tea, and he like burns his lips. He's like, "Oh, that's not nice."
Fasting, like. I'm
And
like, you're not supposed to drink tea fast.
Yeah, like he takes a big swig of this tea and burns his mouth, and he spits it out like, "Ah, that is dangerous." And then he kind of
It's
gets up.
supposed to
and-
be warm, Drozen.
Victor is running out beside Ethu.
Yep. The guy's name is Galio.
Let me immediately write that down.
Not entirely sure if you
Galileo.
asked. Yes.
I'm not sure either.
But yeah, in case you asked, that's his name.
Oi, you thing! Leave Galio alone! Face me! Come on! I'm ready.
Let me check that real quick. It turns to you and you see these tentacle things fall from his chin, almost like a beard made of an octopus. I'm not sure if Ethan's ever seen an octopus in his life.
Last time we said yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Ah,
Let's
Yeah.
go for
Pig.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. And it opens its maw, and you see these razor-sharp teeth just interlocking like this. And it can't really open its mouth all the way because the teeth are still touching, and it just roars at you.
I will back.
Nice. Let's see. You speak.
I speak Common and Leonin.
Yeah.
Leonin.
In
I speak Common, Infernal, Leonin, and Undercommon.
I just speak Leonin. Never mind, that'll be fun.
in a very broken common, the being roars out, "Early forecatch."
The only thing that will be caught is you. You are looking for breakfast.
He's too ugly for breakfast.
Shh.
Oh, that would be a good
But-
vicious mockery. Why didn't I use that?
I could do with a second breakfast.
So, Victor, here's the plan. I go straight at him, you hit him from behind. Can't go wrong.
Gallia looks between Ethu and the monster and like, nope. And nopes out of there.
Good, good.
It can always
get
go
the
wrong,
vote.
but sure, let's do that, I guess.
Absolutely. Then let's roll initiative. All you really need to do is add yourselves to the combat track. Well, yeah, you can roll initiative on your character sheets, and it will add you
Come on, come on.
automatically.
Damn it. Give me higher.
I'm a 17.
Ah, Jesus.
At least I'm before the monster. That's better.
Every initiative roll is horrible.
Okay, Leo, what's your initiative?
17.
I mean, it's only the second time we rolled initiative, so it can get better.
Wow.
Also,
I'm gonna add you to combat tracker, and you got a 17. There we go. So, Siri, you're out first.
Gonna give some inspiration to who's next in line after me.
Leo.
Ah, he's so far away. Giving it to E2.
body
Um,
situation.
Bardic inspiration,
Bardic-
yes. Let's
And
see.
I'm just telling him like, let's, what? Oh God, I bit my tongue. Sorry.
Ow.
I'm basically telling him like, just fucking smacking my with your liar. And he's gonna most likely be pissed at me for using that.
The lyre is a sacred instrument. How dare you, woman?
And I guess I can't do much more.
Bardic inspiration is a bonus action. You still have action and movement left.
And it's not regarded as a spell, so you can cast spells. So.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna try vicious mockery.
Yes, woman,
Absolutely.
let loose your vicious tongue.
Basically, just telling this poor soul like, "Oh, that's a face only. No, your mother wouldn't love you either."
Okay, that is a wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. Ooh, that's a 17.
He saves.
Yeah. The monster just grins and try again. Okay. Do you want to move anywhere? Well, you did move
I
a little
did
bit.
move.
Yeah.
I did move 30 feet from there.
Okay. Leo, you're up.
Okay. Is this lowered or this decking? Is it lowered or raised? I assume it's raised.
It's raised about this much, so it would take
I
a
can,
sturdy
jump.
jump and you're up. But each square is 10 feet, I think.
Okay. I will move 25 feet to the hall.
Haha.
No, I'll move 30 feet to there if I can. The box
Yep.
is
Absolutely.
anyway.
You will have to walk around them unless you want to climb it and fish if you want to continue forward next turn. But,
Okay.
But you are in half cover now.
Okay.
Cover, quarter cover.
Okay. What to do? I'll just throw a javelin.
Nice.
Do I feel like I would have left the rope on fishy? No, I wouldn't have, no. So just a loose javelin.
Yep.
Ooh, that is a 9.
No, unfortunately, a 9 does not hit. It sidesteps, and basically the javelin bounces off and clatters onto the pier.
I think its scales might be tougher than they look.
Sure,
It's
honey.
you like fish, right? You're a cat.
Yeah, Ether, you're up. Unless you want to do a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll bonus action. I'll activate my devotee's
Yep.
skill and add 1 AC to my armor class as a bonus
Awesome. Yep. So keep in mind that you have 1 extra to your AC.
Yep.
Nice. And Ether, you're up.
Well, I am seeing this thing and I am waging.
Nice.
Bonus action wage.
Yep.
Then I am moving up right into his face.
Nice.
And I reckless attack.
Ooh, reckless. Yeah, that
And
gives you advantage
Oh,
on...
before I do anything.
Yeah.
That bardic inspiration is a D4.
Yes.
Okay, and I can add it to attack
It's
rolls.
a D6. 1d6.
Yeah.
I did better.
Yeah, so
And I can add it.
you can
okay.
add it to... I think it's any
Let's see how
roll
this
you
goes
make.
first.
Attack rolls
Net
and
20.
saving throws.
Oh,
That makes
nice! That's a nat
Ooh.
20. Awesome. So,
Oh, God.
how I roll?
Brutal crits. Yes,
Yes,
I forgot
we
about
did
that.
brutal crits. So, you take the max damage you do. Like what's your?
Vedex, that's 12.
Yeah. So 12, I think is plus your strength.
Oh, is the
It's plus
is the modifier
your.
counted as well?
Yeah, your modifier counts as well.
Oh, so is it 12? It's 3. That's 15 damage for the critical.
Yes, and then you roll.
Yeah. Damn. Oh, that's nice. So that is 9 because of wage. Does wage get doubled? I don't think so.
Oh yes, it does. So it
So
is
that is 9
90...
plus 17 is 26 damage.
Yeah, 26 damage in one hit. Gotta love those crits.
Look at this, Leo. It's not so tough. So that is action, bonus action, and movement.
Yeah. In
That's
one
it for me.
swipe, your great axe bites hard into the monster's side, and you see just blood just gushing out. As
You
it
thought you could
is.
face a champion of areas. Think again.
As it is mechanically bloodied at this point. It went from full health to under half in one hit. Speaking of
Nice.
champions of Iroas, Victor, you're up.
My brother,
Yes.
finish it.
So I will run up behind it, just as we planned. And I will swing at it with my quarterstaff.
This counts as flanking.
Yes.
Yes.
Advantage, nice.
Do I click in advantage somewhere, or?
If you control and then click the attack, you will automatically with
Oh,
advantage.
yeah. Alright. Oh. Is it fucking around again?
Might be.
1 second, let's see.
Otherwise, just roll twice and take the highest.
Yes. I'm just gonna do this, I guess. I'll update and refresh. So they see it works. Oh, I know why.
Ah,
There we go. Now it should hopefully work. Nope. Okay then. So D20 twice then.
Yes, D20 twice. Don't forget your modifier and
or control and then click. If it now works. Oh my bad, shift
Oh.
control.
ooh,
Oh, nat 20.
Nat
20.
20 plus. Don't forget your modifier. It's not gonna matter, but
The modifier is +6, so
Yeah.
26.
A lot of nat 20s today.
nice. Yeah.
Good
So
number
yeah.
dice.
So it's 8 plus 4, and then I roll, I guess.
Yes.
It's
So-
already 12.
12 plus your
Oh, that
roll.
worked.
22.
22.
Yeah, how do you want to do it?
So, I basically just take my quarterstaff and just snap it as hard as I can, and basically just slash and crush the scales in its neck,
Yeah.
and basically crash straight into the spine, breaking it.
Nice. Yeah, the creature falls limp and slips off the pier into the water, and you see the dead body just lying against the bottom of the harbor.
I claim this victory in the name of EOS. iOS. However you pronounce it.
It was.
How fitting
EOS.
that the champions of Iroas got this one.
This has to
Um,
get a speedy points.
Yes, yes, both of you
uh,
get piety points.
Victor's like
How many did you say?
putting his staff down and kind of
Nice.
stomps a bit, like, this was kind of too easy.
It merely shows a great strength.
Are you sure
No
this
wonder
is the
the
monster that is harassing you? Do you have another one hiding somewhere?
That is a good question.
I asked the one on
Oi!
the boat.
Galio,
The,
this
the,
is the monster.
the woman on the boat is like, Galio comes out and like, how did you, what, We have people hit that thing or try to hit it for months, weeks. I don't remember what. How did you?
Great axe.
We are champions of Iroas.
Face.
Oh,
And deaf and dead.
Serious looking over to Drows, I'm like, can you believe this, guys? Take all the credit.
Well, looks like I can go back to my breakfast.
Yeah, now you can drink tea how you're supposed to drink it. Whoa.
Hey, actually,
Cool
we'll be
down
able
yet,
to eat
it
with the
just
food
went
still
in,
warm
it-
as well.
Out.
yeah, it's been less than a minute.
This is
Yeah,
one out of
the food is still warm.
It's
so-
like how much? Like 6? Half a
Yeah.
minute in total.
Yeah, combat in D&D is supposed to be 6 seconds per round. I normally just use common sense and say that, you know, it takes however long it would take.
Actually speaking, everyone's acting at the same time,
Yeah,
and that's where the 6 seconds comes from. So
yeah, so basically the guys just saw you come out from the tavern, rush this thing and just destroy it.
I'm gonna drag this thing onto the docks and say, so,
I'll help with that.
you might wanna, I don't know, butcher it.
Already on it.
Don't let it make
Oh.
fish soup. Don't fucking let it
I'm bringing up my chef's knife.
No, no. Honey,
Don't-
Leo,
let him do it.
Leo.
honey, let down the knife.
But I'm
That's
gonna
not
make it.
anything we will regret later.
No,
I'm
no.
making it might taste good.
Leo,
Oh, it will, but let the
Get the
experienced
knife down.
fisherman do this.
How dare
Let-
you? I am an
let the-
experienced chef.
the
Fisherman, not
experience-
chef.
Let the experienced fisherman do it and show you how it's done so that you can do it later instead of poisoning everyone.
Don't poison anyone.
Those revenants did not look happy with your cooking
They
yesterday.
were undead. They
Yeah,
Of course
even
they
the
did.
even the dead complained.
probably holy water to them.
Sure.
Come on, just
Yes.
let the fisherman show you, and then you know how to do it properly. You can amaze everyone with
Fine.
it, and you
Oh, Sirius gonna make this worse and like come up and take a hand on Leo's shoulder like, don't you want to be a good husband and actually make food? Good food?
Personal space, please. Personal
She
space.
steps away for a little bit like, yeah, sure.
Blushing. Furiously again.
But yeah, Galileo, can you butcher this thing? I haven't had breakfast yet.
Oh, sure. I think maybe I've never butchered a sea monster before, but it looks like a fish, so maybe
It looks like a fish, it tastes like a fish.
smells like a
And she-
fish.
Can she look at it if it has anything like a medallion or something?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation if you want.
I just want to check if there's something on this thing. Investigation. 14?
There's no medallion, but you do find a harpoon latched to its back that it didn't have a chance to pull out yet.
Got
Uh,
arms.
Yeah, it has arms, but like it has the body of a very long fish, but it has clawed arms and like fish features all the way, including the anglerfish jaws. But on the back, it has this makeshift harpoon with 4 hooks on it.
I found a harpoon. I found a harpoon, people. And she starts like doing this, like stabbing motions, like, how do you use this?
It would essentially work as a
Harpoon?
spear. So anyone who can use spears.
I can use all weapons. So I'll definitely pick one up. It might be
Yeah.
better for fishing than my javelins.
You want it? You want the harpoon?
Yeah, go ahead. Might be
She
using it to
gives
fish.
him the harpoon. She's like, I have no use for this.
I have learned all manner of weapons in the Colosseum.
Oh.
There's not an actual weapon. Let me just pick spear then.
Because apparently harpoon is only a weapon for monsters, but a spear...
I'm just renaming a spear now into harpoon. That's
Yeah.
it.
It also has a like a rope, not tied to it like you did with the javelins, but actually attached to a little ring at the bottom. So yeah,
Get over here.
yeah, and with the hooks on the side, you could actually do that.
No, this is going to be a fishing instrument, as it is meant to be.
It,
No more weirdly thrown javelins. No, I'm professional now. I have an harpoon.
Yes. You do have a harpoon now. Everyone, basically all the fishermen are starting to gather around you, looking at this huge... because the monster you fought is large. Like the D&D size of it is large. It is twice the size of Itu.
I am... How big am I again? I am big.
Yeah,
I
you're...
am 6'6".
Yeah, this one is like with the tail, it is almost 9 feet long.
Seems he got himself a big one today, my mateys.
And it is like if you put Victor and Ethan next to each other, that's how wide it is.
Nice.
It's a big one.
That's one for favorite moment, right there.
Victor's like, well, I don't think we need much of this, but I do believe the villagers could be using this meat as compensation for all the fish they have lost. May I suggest we give?
can take a little
May I
meat.
suggest we give most of it to the village, but we keep some of it to ourselves
We
for the
just
journey.
need enough for breakfast.
Yeah.
They can have the rest.
Yeah, we still have breakfast waiting.
Maybe keep some for on the road as well, but they should last for quite some time.
Suddenly hear a voice going, "What happened? What happened? Oh, what is that?"
That's the sea monster.
Oh,
We kill it. No thanks to your guards in your polis.
oh, well,
Well,
now
that's
the
the-
problem is over. Drosan, would you recognize it? Depends on how much experience you have with like sea creatures, reading or... I mean, you have been to Meletis several times, as far as I understand it. So,
Relatives, and I think I grew up in a city or a village close to the water.
yeah.
Really?
Anyone who has experience being by the ocean, you can roll a history check to see if you know what this is.
I
Okay.
will do it with disadvantage because I've been in Melithis, but only for 6 months, roughly.
I rolled a 10.
I will not roll
At the
what-
ocean, let me
this
just
into the
take a
sea.
map to see if it actually would be able to
Oh, it.
be
yeah.
close to the ocean.
I don't think I need to re-roll that.
No, 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 you can't get lower than that.
Let me just look.
Siri, you recognize it, but it's like a
Not
image
from
from a storybook. You don't remember anything other than I read something, you know.
I seen this in one of the storybooks one of the adventurers showed me, but I can't remember it since I was a child. I'm sorry.
Drosan, you remember that this is a marrow, but that is about. They live in oceans. They eat anything they can come across, and they are very territorial. That's really all you know about it. Oh, Alesta runs up, like one shoe still not really on her foot. You can tell she just woke up. Well,
It's a politic lady.
well, maybe you can. Well, you should probably try to convince them that if they join the police, less of these things will show up. I don't know.
Will they stop showing up? Can you promise them that?
I don't know, but
I don't know either. It's really early in the morning. I barely got to eat breakfast. We killed this, looking at the sea monster, like, thing that looks horrible and did not take my insults.
I see Siri getting a little bit flustered, so I start like massaging. It's okay, dear. It'll be okay. Just relax. We'll go have some breakfast in a minute.
She's like looking at Victor right now, like, I may be keeping this guy.
Oh, you're really tense,
Yeah.
especially in the shoulders.
Yeah. Oh, right there. Right there.
Victor's just rolling his eyes. Well, I'm gonna go back to the tavern, I think. Unless you have something important to say, Lady of Melithis.
Well, I still think that. Well, maybe if all of you talk to them, they would be more inclined to join.
Give me one reason.
Well,
A valid reason.
all joining the police is just the best. I've had so many benefits from being born in the city. I don't see why anyone else wouldn't want to join.
So you're saying that the people that isn't born in the city doesn't get the goods, if I get you right?
Well, if you're part of the area, like Melithis, well, if you belong to the city, even if you don't live in the city, you get most of the benefits. Like, but maybe not as fast as being in the city because distance.
Joe, question.
Yes.
Is Altrizos, or what it's called?
Athreus?
Yeah, is that part of Melifist? Is it?
No. Wait, where are we looking at? Looking at the map, or are we looking at the god? Okay, let's.
I was born in that village. I was just wondering if it was part of the main. Like, are we under?
Would it be near Melithis?
It's relatively close. She has gone back and forth to that city as well, entertaining because of Stosello. That
It's on
forced her
the west coast, I believe.
Okay.
to- Yeah, I believe so.
Let me double check real quick. Where are you? There you are. Surroundings. Yeah, it belongs to Melithis.
No, but it's beneficial to be in that at all.
Well, the goddess of Melithis, Ephara, supposedly saved Altrisos from a kraken, but it's entirely up to your character if she believes that there's a benefit to it. The city in general, just they are all about being part of the polis, or part of the greater city. But if your character believes it or not, it's entirely up to you.
Again, she grew up kind of in a slum-ish, so
Yeah.
she didn't see much of those benefits, I guess. So she's
Yeah.
like, eh? I didn't see much of those in Albatros, so I'm sorry I'm not much of help to you.
Oh, well, I don't really, but I don't understand why you don't want. I guess it's
All right.
different.
Listen. You were coming here offering them to pay more tax to get basically almost no benefits. You were saying they would be able to get guards, but they wouldn't get guards from the police. They would get guards on their own. Technically, you wouldn't provide guards, so you wouldn't provide protection. You didn't deal with this fucking beast that we did for you now. And you also basically forced them to pay to trade with you.
Oh,
So I don't see any benefit at all in joining your polis. So I can't, with good conscience, allow this city to join.
What's in it for
More
us?
of a small settlement in the city, but
I guess well,
listen, if you can convince them to join, that's good for you. But it's not a task.
oh,
All I can say is you're a nice person. You just. I'm not into politics. I really shouldn't be here, and she basically started walking
can
off
see.
once again.
Trosan just back up slow.
However, what was the name again? I have it somewhere. Alesta,
Mhm.
if you can promise that the police will give them the guards they need to make sure that this thing or one of its friends doesn't trouble them again. I mean, I doubt these guards will be able to handle it as easily as we do, but that's something else. But if you can promise that, then I doubt the villagers would have a problem with it.
Oh, I was given the authority to do my best to promise that.
Do
Don't
your
promise
best.
things you can't
promise.
keep.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna send a letter to my superior and see if I can get a written promise.
Better advice, just make it your superior's problem.
That isn't actually a good idea. Yeah, you know, yeah, I'm going. You know what? I'm going to go to Melitis and make it my superior's problem. Yes.
Sounds like a
There you
good
go,
idea.
because your superior can promise it.
And also, take a look around. Do these people seem unhappy to you?
No.
Do they seem like they need anything else except more fish that they just now got because we killed the monster for you, since you couldn't do it yourselves? Do you see anything they actually do need here?
No, not really.
Except
See.
maybe guards.
Well, yeah, the extra guards, but maybe if
I mean, you basically said they would be able to do that themselves, so they wouldn't get it from anywhere else anyway.
that is true. Yeah. I.
So how about
I need to think.
You tell your superiors that it's their problem, but also tell them that they probably should give up on it unless you can convince them that there's something they actually do need.
Yeah. I I will be returning to Melitis today and talk to my superior about this, and yeah, now that I know what they need, maybe I can make it happen. I don't know. I don't really have that much authority, but maybe I can. I just.
To be honest, I think they need their freedom.
Yeah, you might be right, but I have to think about this.
I give her a gold coin, and I say, for your troubles.
Oh, well,
So you didn't come here for no reason at all?
this is really a lot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Taking out money all the time.
Use it well then.
Okay. She starts backing up and then just turns on her heel and sprints back to the cottage she's been staying in. It's like, nope, mine. You're not getting
And
the gold coin back.
I'll go back to the tavern. I
Yep.
want my
So,
tea
Josen?
and breakfast.
Yeah.
So, Josen, they're talking politics, so she's like there with Josen, like, so how are you doing?
Oh yes, this is nice, and it's still quite nice warm porridge I'm eating, and I'm very carefully sipping the tea.
Drink the tea slowly, you have to blow on it a little bit first, and enjoy it.
Okay, and Drozen's following directions that Ciri's giving him how to drink tea, and he quite likes it.
Yeah, see, herbals, good, and it's actually quite good for your throat as well. When you, I do use sometimes to drink it before I perform. It's quite good for your throat.
Yes, it does seem as if it must have some healing properties. I must ask the bartender lady, what's in it?
You do you, man. You do you.
Maybe I could incorporate it into some of my healing remedies.
Ooh, sounds interesting. But I believe after breakfast we should start heading up coast to actually try and find the guy we actually are looking for.
I fully agree. I think we need to complete this mission.
Yeah, and look, it's early in the morning, breakfast, killing of monsters.
Yeah, we might as well just take this chance.
Shit, when did you get here?
I've been here for a bit.
I'm eager to return to my tribe.
I kind of ruffle her hair a bit with my tail.
If you want a tail fight, you get a tail fight.
Tail fight.
Tail fight.
Leo and Ethu, you also joined them at the breakfast table before leaving?
No, I want
I'm
to help.
just waiting until I get the fish,
Yeah, okay.
so that the tavern can cook it for me.
Yep. Let's see.
Also, I would ask the fisherman for one of the teeth of the thing as a trophy.
Yep, absolutely. It's very obvious that Galileo has never cleaned anything like this before. He does a valiant effort, and it's not too destroyed. I mean, aside from what you and Victor did to it. And it's the flesh is not like any fish you have ever seen, ever. It's a darker green, and it doesn't smell too bad. But
All need to hear. Cook it up and let's eat.
Yeah.
I'll be thrown on.
Yeah, do it. And And yeah, he does give you one of its teeth, one of the longer ones from the side. It would on a on you it would be a canine, so it gives you one of those.
Nice. Well, with the meat in hand, I would go back to the tavern.
Yeah.
And ask the very nice bar lady to cook it.
Yes. Let's see.
I'm definitely sure this big lion coming in with strange meat is going to freak her out.
Yeah, she looks at you with big eyes, like, I'll do my best.
Great.
I mean, I've cooked fish before, but never fish like
Yeah,
this.
this is no different.
Actually, wait. Bring that fish here. Bring it.
No, stay away, Leo, stay away.
No, it's fine. And I'm gonna touch it.
No,
and
definitely
I'm gonna cast purify food and drink on it.
Leo, you're the hero.
Yes. Nice.
What kind of magic has you cast on my food?
So all non-magical food and drink within 5 foot sphere centered on a point is purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
Nice. What does it look like when you
Nope.
cast it?
Good question.
Just make us something that fits your goddess.
I feel like
Fucking mosquitoes everywhere.
vines would like crawl around my fingers, and then like irradiate
Oh, I got it. Nice.
a light, and any disease or poison in it just wilts the flowers on the vines,
Nice. Yeah.
and they diminish, using up any poison or disease that was in the food or drink.
Mm,
They're quite handy to have, Leo, you know that?
Well, I have my uses, I suppose.
that's husband material right there. And Ito is not saying that. He's just looking at this food like.
But I want half.
Yeah, cook it.
Yeah, it goes from smelling like
Didn't
fish.
smell that bad, you said.
No, but it goes from smelling not bad to wow, fresh fish.
Better.
So it's while
There's
it
an
was
entire thing outside. Get your own. Because I think I just got a portion for a single person.
well, a single Ithu or a single, human.
A single Ito. Ito is large and heavy. He needs to eat.
Yeah.
But I would quite like some of it.
Like I said, just ask Galileo outside. He's very nice. But there's no problem.
Me too. You can always just slice off a little, a little slice, just to make him see if it can actually make it good, and not with fish heads.
Wait, do you want to cook? I thought you want to eat.
I want to eat it.
You're not eating fresh fish.
Why?
It's dangerous.
Well, the wife said no. So, barmaid, please cook it for me.
Ah, yes. Oh, and yeah, fish should always be salted for at least 72 hours or put on ice for 72 hours before eaten.
Yes.
Just roast it over a fire.
Well, if you want to, if you want to eat it raw.
Yeah, if you want to eat it raw, you have to salt it. Even I know that. I can cook too, you know.
Salt, or if you have access to ice, which we sometimes do, you can freeze it for 72 hours. That also kills parasites and bacteria and such.
Didn't
Yes, lady.
didn't offend of he just cast his magics and
Well, yeah, that would work
cleaned
too.
it up?
Basically bypass that.
Yes. Yeah. So if you
I am
want to,
taking note of
Speaking
everything
about
this
woman,
person says.
just cook it.
oh, of course. She just walks
Yes,
out.
I need to salt the fish when we catch it. Put it on ice. Okay, yeah, okay, right. Don't worry,
Write
guys.
in the little
Next
notebook.
fish meal is going to be amazing.
You know, you could just repeat that vine thing you did just now.
Yeah,
With
I
all the
guess
fish.
that works too. I never used it because I can't use that kind of magic.
What's the fun in that? It's not using any of my creative talent.
Yeah, but salting and icing is a very good way to do it. I used to do it at home.
You could also
Oh
grill
yes,
it over
lots of
a
fish
fire
in
as well.
a Godson's house.
Yeah.
Like you could just fry it over fire or grill it, Leo. Or you could smoke it.
That's when you
Smoked
need-
fish is really good.
Yeah.
Well, if we're staying by the coast, then I'll smoke some fish.
I'd love to try smoked fish from you.
Well, I have a bit more of awareness now, so I reckon that the next time it will be successful.
No, you saw no fish heads, no intestines, no scale.
I know that now.
Yeah, see, you're learning. That's good.
Yes.
But
It was the first time I saw a fish. Okay,
yeah, but you could have asked.
but that's not cool.
It is cool to actually ask and learn.
You know, it's like she's like flicking her tail a little bit. Like, you know, it's always nice to ask a girl what she can do and what she can't do.
Oh, not this again. Is that fish done? I'm gonna go help in the kitchen. I'm just gonna barge my way through and try and get to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm here to
I'm
help.
just getting him by the back of his shirt and holding him back.
Seriously,
Just with one
people.
arm, so.
But seriously, people, we should be actually thinking of heading up coast. I don't think it's a good thing to actually hold the ferryman waiting, even though I don't think he cares. But at the same time, I don't want to be on his bad side.
Well,
want
the
to
only
get
problem
back
we
to my
had at this
tribe.
point was the sea monster, and that's been dealt with.
Yeah, and it's still
So let's go
early
to the
morning.
village.
We can start heading there. Did you say it was long to get there?
No, it's just a well. Yeah,
Was
it's
it
about
half a day or
half a day's travel.
So half a day's
Uh.
travel, and we get there, and we have food. We have what we need, don't we?
yeah? Let's just eat this fish when it's done, and then let's just go.
Yeah, I didn't say we didn't eat breakfast first. I really want to taste the sea monster fish thing.
The scent of fried fish and grilled lemons start wafting through the tavern, as well as some thyme and some parsley. And about half an hour later, she comes out with two plates, well, two wooden like cutting boards, clunks them down on the bar disc, grabs one, and walks over to you, and it's grilled fish, sliced in like thick slices, and they have like between each is a piece of sliced lemon. And it's been decorated with sea salt and parsley.
Siri's taking one of the slices, one
Yeah.
of the smaller ones, like puts it on her plate and like
Yeah.
inspects it, kind of.
Just this big line staring at you right now.
While he's staring, I also take a slice.
I just take the plate. You said it was 2 plates?
Yes.
So I take this plate and just shove it my way.
Uh,
It says, you have the other one.
She's still having her plate and she eats it and just looks him straight in the eyes and be like, "Oh, that's delicious."
Victor's gonna just like snatch it, snatch a slice of fish as well.
Oh, definitely you're not. What's that, Dex?
Oh, it's good, but it's hot. Oh.
Nope, you're not. I'm catching him before you do so.
Let's see. Let's see.
Okay,
Should I roll straight dexterity or?
yeah, it's a dex.
Would
Yeah.
it be sleight of hand or something?
Yeah, sleight of hand from Victor.
Fuck.
Yeah, no. You try, but no.
No.
Hey, I was part of catching this thing. I can have one slice.
And that's why you have your plate. There's a second plate.
Mm,
That one's yours.
It's a shame, Victor. It's really nice. It's hot.
Sirius maybe eaten like she's ate some porridge, so she isn't that hungry. So she only took some slices and or some bits, and basically like takes it over to Victor. Like, you should really taste. It's really good.
I was trying.
Just wait for a few seconds for the woman to get back with the second plate.
Yeah. She comes over with the second plate, puts it down, and
There you go, Victor.
walks
Your food.
I grab a few slices and I don't wait. I eat instantly.
Hey.
Oh, I'm eating.
So I take about 2 slices and then I take 6 slices and wrap them up.
Absolutely. The fish, it tastes something like, yeah, the equivalent would be like a really fresh salmon, that heavier fish flavor.
Ooh.
There's also a almost overwhelming note, like an aftertaste of seaweed, but not in a bad way, but it's definitely there.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely not.
it would
Good cook.
be it would be like salmon sushi, that
Ooh.
nori flavor.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So while the guys are busy eating, oh
Yeah.
God, come on. Sirius gonna like stand up and just walk outside for a little bit.
Yep.
And kind of have a little like she's kind of homesickish because the dish reminds her of her mom. Like her cooking, so she's gonna be a little bit like a little bit teary
Oh.
because so she's gonna be like wanting to go home, but at the same time she knows she can't.
Mm. And with Siri looking out over the bay, the seagulls being very interested in the remains of the butchered sea monster.
Yummy.
Damn trash birds.
That is where we're gonna leave this session. And Drosan, I'm going to give you the recipe for that tea. I completely forgot. But I think we're gonna start the next session with that. I'm just gonna send it to you so I don't forget it. But yeah, this is where we're gonna do a thing that I really like doing, which is called favorite moments.
Already posted.
Which is where we share our favorite moments for the for the game. Chat, if you have your favorite moments, please share them in the chat. And thank you, Vitulari. I appreciate that. But yeah, let's first of all, let's get some happier music on, because this is just
Depressing.
yeah. Let's see what we can get. Let's get some tavern music going, why not? Where are you?
Yes, yes, tavern music, my favorite.
There we go. Loud. There we go. Okay, absolutely. Thank you, Vit. But yeah, let's start with Siri. Who are you, and who were you playing, and what's your favorite moment?
I played Siri the Bard. And my favorite moment was basically when I smashed the creature to smithereens and everyone was like, we have been struggling with this for so long and you've come here and smack it like twice and it's dead.
Listen, those are some very impressive smacks.
That was really impressive smacks. And I was kind of like, it's either that moment or the poor moment for Leo.
Yeah.
But I think the smashing was way better.
Like, what's the odds of two people in a row rolling nat 20s?
Well, we
That's
both
so
had
low.
advantage.
True,
Yeah.
but I think both of you
No.
rolled the nat 20 on the first roll, though.
No, I rolled on the second.
Okay, but
The first was
yeah.
was an 11 or something.
Victor got
Should've
his on
looked
the
it up.
first roll, though.
I think so. Or
Yeah.
did I?
Yeah, it's the top one. So it's the first. It was the first roll.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that, yeah. The odds, no.
I
And just
did not need my inspiration at all.
Well, I did not need it. I mean, if I only rolled the 11,
yeah.
I would have
You still
used
got
it because I
inspiration.
don't think.
Well, let's just say he felt very inspired to do a crit at that moment.
Yes. Just the
Listen,
odds.
this
of
is
it.
proper tactics. One
Yeah.
people distract, the other attack from behind, smash, kill, go back to breakfast.
Yeah.
It's like I said, just bell before breakfast. This is supposed to be long.
I'm
Just enough to get the appetite going.
You're lucky though, because the creature would have had advantage on you because you recklessly.
Oh, I know. But that's why I was raging.
Yeah.
That already is resistance, and I still got
Yeah.
unscarred. So in case in case it did get a 20 on me,
Yeah.
I would use unscarred in order to reduce it by d12 plus 4.
You would have needed it though because.
Depends. You should have hit first.
Like yeah, that harpoon.
Besides, it would have gone down in two rounds max.
Yeah, but so would you have.
Yeah, but he didn't survive for 2 rounds.
True, because this thing has multi-attack.
Yeah, so how many times can it attack? Twice?
Twice.
Well, technically, I would have been able to attack it twice again because of my fear of blows. But
True. But yeah, like the first hit does 2d6. The second hit would have done 2d4.
Wait, let me get the average for that. Is that a special damage type or just normal?
Just normal.
So 2d6 plus 2d4 on average equals 12. Now that is halved, which means it should on average be around 6 damage.
So
That's not a problem.
um,
Unless there's a modifier added to it.
yeah, it's a modifier of plus 4 to each. So the average would have been 20 and then half to 10.
That's not a problem, that wouldn't even get me bloodied.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that whole scene. I was thinking like, okay,
Yeah.
I need to start the fight now. It's might drag out. Nope, zap, done. That was
Not
great.
expect us to kill it so fast.
No,
No, I did not.
And neither
me neither.
did we.
no. Okay, next up is Drozan. Who are you? Who were you playing? And what's your favorite moment?
Yeah, Trozen. He's the centaur who's walking around. And my favourite moment was when Leo's trousers fell down. That was great.
Yes, absolutely.
Innocent. I am innocent. I have done nothing.
Right. Just making the DM choke on water for like 5 times. That's fine.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
No.
Yeah, that was a great one. I really, some really great RP from everyone. I mean, I would give in Leo inspiration, but he already has it, so.
Well, not back then as well.
No, they don't stack. Sorry.
Nah.
Okay, Itu. Who are
I
you?
have already said
Well, who are you? Who are you playing? And yeah, you put
I am-
yours in chat. I know. But
as always, Sen. And Sen plays Itu, the Lion-in Barbarian. And his favorite moment was just rushing up, not walking, but rushing up to this big sea monster, taking his axe and smashing it in his face. Oh, I can't speak. Too excited.
yeah, that was
And
great
just
moment, yeah.
smashing it in his face.
Yeah. Yeah. Iras looks favorably on this moment, and both of you gained 2 piety points for that, because I give double for nat 20s.
Hey.
Brings it down to 5.
Do some
a
for us,
few more
guys,
like per
jeez.
second.
But yeah, the rest of you also get 2 if you roll a nat 20 on something that has to do with your deity.
So I get a net 20 every time I roll a net 20 in battle. Well, only if we end up killing it with it.
If the party is victorious, yes. If
Oh,
you
okay.
end up having to run, no.
If we win, we lose.
Yeah. Well,
Piety.
since
Yes.
I'm a DM who doesn't really believe in balancing encounters, because balancing is just to make things easy for you, and you know.
Listen, Itu believes he can take everything you throw at him.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's all that's needed.
Leo, who are you? Who are you playing? And what's your favorite moment?
Hello, I'm ClimbingNinja. I play Leo Greyfeather, your every boy's favourite paladin. Favourite moment. It's always hard to pick. I think the 2-hit crit is got to be the favourite moment of the match. Just like throw a javelin, it ricochets, and these two are just like, yep, and whack, and done. Yeah, it certainly made me feel a bit useless in that fight, but never mind. Also, Siri, the little prank you played with me, brilliant. Trying to think what I'd do in that situation was tough and fun to do, actually. So, thank you for that, bravo.
You're welcome, and
So yeah, I think, yeah, they're my favourite moments. I think.
Nice. Okay, Victor, who are you? Who were you playing? And what's your favorite moment?
So I'm Viskugga, and I'm playing Victor ISD, or Victorious Day. And my favorite moment, there's several on this session, so it's kind of hard, but I would say that the double crit that insta-killed the creature was kind of interesting. I also enjoyed the awkwardness of Leo all session. But I kinda liked the moment where basically he questioned, like, where Victor questioned the series' mother's way of teaching things, and
Yes.
basically, like, he knows what she's working with, but expect her to at least have taught her what things are working in in reality, sort of. But apparently not. Or not enough.
powerful people.
So I think that was interesting, but I think there's so many good moments in this session that it's hard to pick one.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm Ardana, or Joe. If you're first time here, hi. I'm the DM, and yeah, absolutely, Andy. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Like Viskugga said, it was so many good moments in this session.
Yeah, you also got some Victor backstory.
Yeah, the Victor backstory,
Yeah, I should
like
mention that.
that whole RP session right there, that was brilliant. I loved it. So I had that one, and yeah, that was my first favorite moment of the session, and my second one was the group fighting over the fish at the end.
And that was actually really fun as well.
It's
You have
like,
your own plate, don't steal from mine.
yeah, just eat it like, no, mine. Big lion paws, like, go away.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about this anime scene, or like, I think I saw this Korean anime scene where they basically, a whole family sits by a table and everyone is trying to steal each other's food during the whole whole dinner, and like they have to fight over it all the time. That's kind of what I imagine. Ethan's like fighting for his food, like no, and everyone's trying to steal his.
Listen, I'm a big boy, I need much to eat. No, to grow even bigger.
I can just see like at the end of that, like, big lion paws with the claws in the table protecting the
Yep.
fish. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely. The claws were out at the point. Like,
that was amazing. Yes, I love that. Okay, my cat just put his paw in his water bowl. Okay. Rolling around my desk, he just went flop.
That's one way of drinking, I guess.
Apparently.
But yeah, I had so much fun this session. This is great. And next session we are moving up to the place where the target is.
The first coin. is
Finally.
inside.
Yes, the first coin.
listen, we just killed a sea monster, the target will be nothing. I have full
Sure.
confidence that we'll get out of this, no problems.
Sure, the hero of some time long gone is
Eh.
surely to be easier than a sea monster.
Of course, he's old.
No, it's just persuade him to
Nothing
go
but that.
back.